Hello, my name is Robyn Mercer. I'm the Wetland Specialist for the Pyramid Lake Paiute Tribe. I began here in January of 2019 working in the Water Quality Program. I graduated from the University of Nevada, Reno in the spring of 2019 with a bachelor's degree in environmental science and have been working with the tribe since. In the spring of 2020, I transitioned into the Wetlands program full-time and became the Wetland Specialist. A short introduction into the Pyramid Lake Paiute Tribe. The reservation is located 35 miles northeast of Reno, Nevada, and is approximately 477,000 acres with 112,000 acres of lake surface. The Truckee River enters the southern portion of the reservation, which then empties into the desert terminal Pyramid Lake. Diverse landscapes cover the reservation land, varying from riparian habitats to desert shrublands, creating various wetland habitats. The Wetlands program works to protect and restore wetlands on the reservation for their economic, cultural, environmental, and human health benefits. The program has continued its work with various monitoring and assessment surveys, work on the northern leopard frog demonstration project, and continued collections for the tribal herbarium and native seed bank. Efforts to grow and expand the program include technology enhancements and continuing public outreach and education. We have a total of 22 identified wetlands on the reservation, which can be seen on the map to the right. Only 19 are monitored and assessed today due to 3 wetlands having dried up or getting engulfed by the river due to previous flooding and erosion events. The wetlands consist of slope, depressional, playa, and riverine wetland types. Some are geographically isolated and spring-fed, others are in close proximity to water sources, such as the Truckee River. We also have constructed and natural wetlands on the reservation. Part of our work has been to identify more wetlands. We want to find more spring-fed wetlands in the ranges to the east and west of Pyramid Lake, as well as update the riverine wetlands adjacent to the river. These maps also depict the wetlands on the reservation. The map on the left shows the diversity of wetland types and their locations geographically, and the map on the right shows the status of the wetlands, active in yellow being the wetlands monitored today, new in blue being the wetlands that have newly been identified, and those that were lost in purple. We have done work to identify newly developed and established riverine wetlands. Major changes have occurred on the lower Truckee River corridor due to flooding and erosion events, causing the loss of some wetlands, and after previous non-flooding years, the river corridor has had time to establish, allowing wetlands to develop, giving us an opportunity to search for and identify these riverine wetland types. This is an image showing the Truckee River near one of our wetland sites in 2015, and this is the same location in 2019. Side by side, these images show just how much the river corridor has changed and why it was important for us to go out and identify any new wetlands that may have formed and add them into our wetlands database. So far, we have identified 5 new riverine wetlands and expect to identify more in 2021. The majority of our current work is funded through the Wetland Program Development Grant. This work consists of our annual wetland work such as monitoring, assessments, updating of our databases, and northern leopard frog surveying. We also have been conducting work under the Clean Water Act Non-Point Source Grant, which consists of restoration work on our constructed and natural Numana wetland. This restoration project has included launching of floating islands, aeration equipment, as well as invasive weed management and erosion repairs. Some of our work that has helped expand and grow our program includes enhancements and expansion of technology into our monitoring efforts and public outreach and education. First, we set out to develop a Wetland Story Map for the program to showcase our current efforts and new projects. We decided to use the Esri Story Map application due to its cross-platform capabilities, along with it being interactive and informative. An example of one of our Story Map pages can be seen on the bottom of the page. Second, we incorporated technology into our monitoring efforts by deploying hydrology monitoring in 2 of our wetland sites seen in the map to the right. We chose the 2 sites as being representative of the wetlands on the reservation, as one is geographically isolated to the north of Pyramid Lake, and the other is south of Pyramid Lake adjacent to the Truckee River. We used onset HoboWare software to monitor the hydrology at each site, collecting groundwater levels and precipitation. Our annual program work includes our wetland bioassessments. This includes water quality monitoring as well as water quality analyses on samples which we run at our lab. We also do habitat surveys utilizing the California Rapid Assessment Method, or CRAM, and macroinvertebrate sampling. We would like to begin utilizing the Level 2 Nevada Rapid Assessment Method, or Nevada RAM, then compare the two methods and see the differences, and hopefully be able to make a full switch to utilizing the Nevada RAM in the future. For future work and goals at Pyramid Lake, we are looking to develop a biological metric index through macroinvertebrate sampling. This index can be used as an additional scoring method on wetland condition health and will be a good tool to utilize when prioritizing wetland restoration work. We also hope this tool can be transferable and used statewide in wetland monitoring and assessments. We look to continue our public outreach and education efforts while building more partnerships with various agencies. We would like to expand our hydrology monitoring, possibly adding new sites and using data collected to identify trends and help with wetland assessment efforts. We will also be continuing our collections for the tribal herbarium and native seed bank, along with using seeds that we have collected for restoration work on the reservation. For the future of wetlands in Nevada as it pertains to Pyramid Lake, I would love to build more partnerships and have more collaborations with various agencies and organizations. I would also like to incorporate UAS technology and drone usage on wetland monitoring and assessments, as well as enhance wetland mapping on the reservation. And it would be great to see more northern leopard frog work being done across the state to hopefully see an increase in their distribution and species size, as well as allow for more collaboration work on this project. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this look into the Pyramid Lake Paiute Tribe's Wetlands program. And if you have any questions, there will be a live question and answer session coming up, or feel free to contact me at the email listed. Thank you.